live, baby.
What up?
We live and direct.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Longhouse Podcast. This is episode 20. Damn, we already got 20 in the books.
Dub.
Ooh, boy. Where's that put us at the end of the year? Like 100 and something? Maybe?
I can't do the math.
Damn.
Yeah. It should, if it's 2 a week.
Yeah. I guess we here, man. We outside. What's happening, man? We got a couple people already here, man. We got Razor Ramon. What's popping? Universal Health Throb. Hearth Throb. Heart Throb. God damn, boy, I'm stupid.
Too much Hearthstone.
I'm a fucking idiot, bro. We got Young Dreads, the artist. That's right, everybody. Throw up the set. Throw it up.
Yeah.
I'm about to add some more. We got enough members now. I can add some more emojis, boy. We gonna get it, dog. Young Dreads. That boy putting in work. Isaac Hayes. Live Supremacy. One of the best moderators in the industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we got a new layout. Look at this. Look at all this pretty shit around us. Hey. Look around. Okay, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
It ain't bad at all. Y'all been all right, Scale? Nova?
Yeah.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Playing games, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, man. We got to. Hey, Universal, I'm not gonna fuck up your name no more. It's Universal Heart Throb. I got you. We good now. We good. Razor Ramon, thank you for the heat. The heat. We got a lot to talk about, guys. We got a lot to talk about. But you know how we do it at first, bro. Snooky Jackson, what's up? I got this fire ass beat I'm about to play. And we gonna get shit cracking. I've been telling y'all the beat's fire, right? So let me know. Scale of 1 to 10 when we done. It's fire. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Longhouse, baby. We outside.
Okay.
We outside. I might be clipping, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about today, Scale? Nova.
You see it?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got the topics on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Santi out there fiddling with Microsoft with the Xboxes. He might cause us to be in a world of hurt when it comes to gaming. We're going to talk about what if. You know, one of the Marvel episodes. What if Xbox took the bow? That's right. Dipset.
Mm-hmm.
What if Microsoft took the bow? And all that's left on the high-end market is PlayStation. What's that mean for gamers? Woo, shit. And then we got another collab. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Supernova gonna talk about it. Disney said, let me slide y'all 1.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can make together, Fortnite. You feel me? Scale said, yo, look at this article, man. These motherfucking layoffs is crazy. Shit. What is going on? Stoneblade was popping. We just jamming, that's right. I'm gonna have to write a hot 16 one day. Coming this bitch swinging. You know what I mean?
Oh. That beat definitely got computers to Putin. And Lugan's the Lugan. You already know.
Y'all hear it? Live and direct.
Yes, sir.
That's motherfucking bones right there, son. Shit.
gosh. them beats be putting batteries in my back, boy. Like, I'll be ready to go to war after the beats.
That was a good one. That was fire.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to pick them, you know, without getting demonetized. You know what I mean?
Tricky.
I might have to play that bitch again, like midway. Oh my God, man. So, gentlemen, what's been up with y'all, man? What y'all been playing, watching, reading, whatever, man? I'll start with you, Skill.
Since you brought up reading, I am actually reading a book called The Stand, Stephen King.
Okay.
I don't know anybody read that, but I've been watching True Detective new season. I don't know if y'all have ever seen True Detective, but boy, I've been watching that. I love True Detective,
bro.
The new season is doing it too. You watching it?
Yeah.
So okay, we locked in then.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. That's kind of just what I've been watching. I've actually been playing a lot. I actually started playing the Skull and Bones beta. It's very much so Battleship. I got on that, man. It's y'all was saying Battleship. It's pretty much Battleship. There's so much opportunity for it to not be, but it is. I even looked up weapons to see if there was a gun at any point, like that you use, like a pistol or something. No, just all ship guns. So bro, sadly,
did you see what the CEO of Ubisoft said? Because people were complaining that it's a $70 live service game, which is crazy, right?
Yes.
And he was like, "Well, this is what we call a quadruple A game."
No, he did not. Don't get me wrong, the water looks great, but quadruple A is nuts.
He said, I'm gonna make up a whole category for my shit.
Yeah, one of a kind. Like, no, that's what you're not. You may have spent that money, quadruple money, but definitely not on what the game. And I'm not shitting on the game. It's beta, it's early, it's whatever. They could more so add a whole twist to the gameplay. But yeah, I've been playing that, and I've been playing a lot of Persona. Yeah, P3 hitting for sure. Yeah, loving that. What about
highest selling P3 game too? Highest selling for the first week anyway. Yeah, that's what happens when you put everything on every platform. You know what I mean?
that is what happens.
Yeah. What about you, Nova?
What I've been watching, I knocked a couple episodes out of Succession. Still a fire show, man. I watched a little bit of Hunter x Hunter, and I finally got a chance to finish a movie I've been watching like off and on for a while, man. Called 3,000 Year Door with Idris Elba.
3,000 Year Door.
Not sure if I've seen it. Is that
I think it's on
romance joint? Yeah,
where he was a June.
Yeah,
it was a romance joint, but it was
cool, bro.
It was
I think I have peeped a little bit of that too.
Yeah,
it's a universal black dad, so got
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that movie was dope, man. I really enjoyed that one. Games I'm playing, a little bit of Suicide Squad, a little Final Fantasy 16, and that's about it, really.
Cool, man. Adidas 20. He always first, boy. I tell you what, Adidas be on it, boy.
Yes, sir.
He comes in with the 5, man. He said LeBron fans and ponies are equal. Just use stats as a metric, but no offense, have no bag.
Dang. Just shit on Bron.
My boy. Thank you for the 5.
Bron did catch a straight.
Yeah, he did, bro. Adidas. Oh shit, bro.
You want a Sprite cranberry?
Hell yeah, them shits is good too.
Them shits are good.
Big boy Mike in the building. What's up, man?
Oh.
Yeah, Universal. The CEO said that, bro. He said, yeah, it's live service. It should probably be free to play, though it's $70. It's what we call a quadruple A game.
Should definitely be free to play. As from what I'm playing, it should definitely be free to play. It feels like it. Like,
That boy said you better subscribe to Ubisoft Plus.
yes, do that. It is beta right now. You got until the 11th. If you have any questions about that, you better go do it right now because this is your get that out the way. It's cool. I'm not even trying to shit on it because the boat stuff is cool, but it's all boat stuff. I mean, shit. And bro, it's the same people who made Black Flag. They know how to get off the boat, and you get off the boat, but it's like can't even run, can't jump, nothing. There's nothing. You just one of the merchants. But I'm not shitting on it. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out with Ubisoft Plus, and then I might shit on it, but we'll see.
Hey.
It's just all opinions, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Adidas 20 with a 2 says I'm in
Hey.
Chicago. Hint 23.
Oh well, yeah. MJ, go.
Yeah. I think that's undeniable, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess with that.
Hard to mess with that, especially stats. And he got Defensive Player of the Year. That's the one that gets him. It's like, damn, he did play defense one time.
Yeah, he played defense a lot. He was cold.
Yeah.
All aspects of the court. Yeah.
Big boy Mike said, loving the new layout. Thanks, bro.
Appreciate
that.
Worked on that today. A little saucy sauce, you know. Trying it.
Drizzle.
Little, little razzle dazzle.
A little bit of razzle dazzle.
Oh my god, man. I have been playing Suicide Squad, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say I've been playing. I know I can't say anything about it.
I don't even know. You better not risk it. I honestly don't know.
I'm
Don't
trying
shoot
to remember
yourself
the
in the
NDA
wrist.
I signed.
If you don't remember, I wouldn't say it. No.
Yeah, I think everybody knows. I've been playing another certain game. I can leave it at that.
Yep.
Almost done with Suicide Squad.
Yep.
And yeah, I've been watching. I finished episode 4 of True Detective yesterday.
Man, so good.
Listen, bro, the twists and turns they have in that shit. I was like, what is going on here, bro?
The
Like,
whole
it's so
time.
good.
The whole
Yes.
time. Like, what is
Mhm.
happening?
Yes.
Yeah. I
And
got some
listen,
questions for y'all after
and
this too.
All right. And then Jodie Foster
Man,
murders her role, bro.
killed it.
Like,
I feel like that's her in real life.
right? Because that's how good she is with it,
Yeah,
right?
she's killing it. Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
she's absolutely murdering.
True Detective always is heat though. Like they always get prime time, like people like on as
They
their
do.
ones. They like it's always I love every season of that show for real. Like
Yeah. I like season 1 was peak, right?
Season 1 was don't even.
Yeah. Season 1 was peak. I never watched season 3. That's one with Ali, right?
Yeah.
I never watched that one.
I think that is the weakest of them, but still good to watch.
Oh, it's weaker than 2.
I heard that was good.
Which one was 2? Was 2 Colin? I can't remember.
Yeah, 2 was Colin.
2 was Colin. I'm trying to remember. I can't really remember what happened on 2.
Yes, how kind of forgettable it is. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
Season 2s be so weak then, if that's the case, because the season 2 of The Wire was also weak.
You thought so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Easily the worst season.
That was hold on. Which
The
season
Docks.
was? Oh, yo, I fucked with that one, bro. Yeah,
Weakest season.
it is the weakest out of all of them, but it was still
good.
fine.
Just same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like how
Yeah.
y'all season 2 is good, but it was the weakest one. Same shit.
Yeah. Well, man, with True Detective, it's a little bit different because it's not a full story.
A continuation. It's
not a
different every
continuation.
season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's fire. That's what I'm saying. You can pick any season and watch it, and not have to do anything with the other ones. I'll do straight season 1 though, for sure. It would hit
1 was peak, bro.
peak. Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey and
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, nigga, it murder. That and that remember that shootout scene in the hood that they did too.
Nah,
They was going through the buildings.
Oh no, I do remember that
And it
actually.
was just
Oh, my-
one camera angle, bro. It's just one
Bruh.
camera, bro, going through all that shit. Was so
Bruh.
fire.
Season 1 of True Detective is real HBO like cinema. It's so good. It's like a movie every episode. It's like, oh my god, so good.
I'm Breezy. What's good, man?
What up?
Big boy Mike, GOAT status is in the building. I've been watching True Detective. I already said what I've been playing. But I am watching Halo tonight.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I'm done with this podcast, bro.
Okay.
Because I've heard nothing. I heard that it is anybody in the chat, bro, if y'all watch episode 1 so far, can y'all please rate it 1 through 10? Let me know how it is, bro. Because I've heard, like, I've had so many DMs today about how fucking fire it is.
Bro.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's good.
I heard it.
It's just one episode out.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think Xbox, what is it? Gamepass has like a 30-day trial for Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus, I guess it's the 7 C's for you.
And remember to cancel that subscription in 30 days.
Mhm.
Send for real.
And then did y'all see the Sonic? I mean the Knuckles trailer today?
I did not.
Yeah, it's a show that's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Really?
Too. Yeah, it looks pretty fire, man.
What's the animation? 3D? 2D?
Exactly like the movie.
Really?
The Sonic movie.
Check that
With
out.
Idris?
Idris isn't in it. Oh no! You're talking about the voice.
Voice.
Yeah, it's
it is him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in.
Yeah.
All right.
Paramount's doing great, man, these days. Like I saw an ad for them the other day, and they had like all of the people that they have on. They had like some of the Simpsons. They had Hey Arnold. Like it was a
the
hilarious.
football joint?
Oh
yeah, bro.
Fire. When he threw
That was,
that
bro.
was fire. That was a great ad. That felt like a Super Bowl ad. They should have saved that. That was a good ad. Like, they gonna play that. They're gonna replay that during the Super Bowl. I promise.
Yeah, because that ad was clean.
Yeah.
Ghost says once we get this Xbox news, if they on some bullshit, I am canceling my Game Pass subscription.
Damn. What you gonna play?
Goat, tell me, what would they have to say for you to be like, nah, I'm canceling this shit. I'm canceling. Because me personally, I'm not canceling that shit ever. It's too good of a value for me.
It's the best deal in gaming for real. Still, every time I buy a game, I'm like, "Which is on Game Pass or something?"
Now, and I know that people want to go the route of and it used to work a lot back in the day. Voting with your wallet kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And once we realize that us that do podcasts, us that are on Twitter, on social medias like that, we are 5%, if not less. Okay. Ghost at it says, what if they change Game Pass? Like, you talking about the day and date stuff? Then what the fuck is the point then? Yeah, like if they, there's a couple of theories out there that, if they might change it. Like, again, all these rumors and shit, man, like, it's all speculation. It's all hogwash until somebody officially comes out and says something. That they could release their games to purchase first and then a few months later drop it in Game Pass or whatever. Like, I'm not that devalues Game Pass heavily.
Yeah, 2 months is crazy. I'm not waiting I'm just there ain't no point in it.
Yeah. I'm not with that at all.
I wasn't even thinking about any of that stuff either. It sucks because from my perspective, just a gamer's overall perspective, I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna get the game wherever it goes. I don't care. But it's like seeing it, hearing that like that, it's like, damn, that is actually really crazy though. Like, if it turns out to be something of that way, is it getting that way?
Yeah, I feel you, Goat Status. Like on that front.
I do.
There's been like there was a really, and before we start like the Sony Monopoly shit, right? Let me get Rocket Scientist up in here. He says, FYI, Slow Horses on Apple TV is fire. Yes, it is. Listen, Apple TV, I think like 90% of their content on there is straight heat.
Is that Gary Oldman one?
The old
Gary
guy?
Gary Oldman, that's his name.
I don't.
He was in Batman. He was Detective
Yes,
Gordon in
yes,
Batman.
yes.
That's him. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I see that all the time. Like, man, it looks good. Gary Oldman, cold. So
Yeah.
I know he's killing that in that
Season
show, I'm
1.
sure.
Said peace and love. Thanks for the Canadian 2 Rocket Scientist. I really appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
But yeah, FYI, everybody in the chat, y'all go check out Slow Horses.
I'm gonna put that on the list for sure. Apple TV don't be missing, bro. I'm just listening. What is it? The Earth. The Moon show I'm watching too on that one. What is that one?
For All Mankind?
For All Mankind. Yep, excellent, bro.
Yeah,
so good,
heat, bro. It is heat. It's crazy that they make them characters old, bro.
Bro, it gets me, bro. When the main guy got old, I was like, "Yo, he looks old now." And the girl, the lady, I was like, "Yo." I don't want to spoil any of it because that shit's important to the story, but it's really, they do a good job of that.
They do. What's good, Jago 6? Hold on, I think I got. They said at the beginning of the month I can do gifted memberships. I have 10 left to give this month. I can do 5 right now. That's cool. Free of charge. That's what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and gift out 5 of those so y'all can throw up the set. Let's see who get them. Who getting them? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all throw up the set, man.
Yes,
throw it up. Gang, gang. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Jago says, haven't we seen the season 2 of Halo yet? Oh, it's 2 episodes. Okay, cool.
2 of them?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it, man. Not yet, but as soon as I'm done on this thing, I'm on it. I am on it. What were you talking about? Fuck.
Y'all was talking about TV shows. Y'all talking about Apple Plus, Slow Horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Apple TV don't mess, bro. Apple TV is like, I think one of my favorite streaming services as far as content to watch. And then like, they're like my A24 of streaming services, man.
I'm right with you, bro. I promise. It's like they always put out heat. I don't care what it's about, what it is. It's heat. The morning show, the blind show, all these shows. Like, bro, the morning show too. If y'all haven't seen that,
yeah, the morning show, gas.
That was the first show I seen talk about COVID in a real way. I was like, bro, Apple. And they always get a stack cast. Like it'd be sneak hitters in there. But so yeah, I'm an Apple TV fanboy. They got heat.
Yep. So listen to this interesting theory, man. And it seems okay to me. Like I'm not fronting on it. So what they're thinking of that they might do, I've heard this on several podcasts. So again, take this shit with a grain of salt. And chat, let me know what y'all think about this idea. That in the future, they want Gamepass to go everywhere, right? And that there will be a curated version of Gamepass, cloud and the first party games on PlayStation and Nintendo. You cannot purchase the games a la carte on the PlayStation Store or on the Nintendo Store. The only way you can get these games is through Game Pass, right? And once you cancel your subscription, those games are gone, right? Which makes sense versus the a la carte theory, right?
Like you can buy every game.
That Starfield and Redfall and Hi-Fi Rush is available to purchase for PlayStation Store's digital library.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to be able to buy them. I thought it was Game Pass would make more sense for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Trojan horse in a way, right? Like if like these agreements, like because of the way I say, the reason why I say curated is because if the actual Game Pass goes on to PlayStation, then that super devalues PlayStation Plus, right? But if it's curated to where it's only first party games, then it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts, pros and cons, if there are any, to that strategy? If that's the route that they go, I'll start with Nova.
So it sounds like to me, like you're proposing that there's like some type of Xbox Game Pass Lite that's going to probably be floating around on maybe like a Switch and a PlayStation or something of that nature. So
Yeah,
obviously the pros would be like Xbox would have more users, more annual users, more people playing their games that they have, their first party games and all the other games that they got on Game Pass. But the con would mostly be for PlayStation because the PlayStation Plus, a lot of people won't be playing that as much, But also they would have the ability on PlayStation or any other console to play, PlayStation Plus games and Xbox games. So that would be really good for like a PlayStation user. It sounds like it's pretty good for both parties at that point. But I think it's actually not as good for Xbox though, because you kind of do want people to play mostly on your stuff. So that's my only concern. Yep.
Yeah. I'll piggyback a little bit off. Well, let's get Skeleton's bars on this first. So go ahead, Skell.
First thought was it sounds like a good move. Like just from outside looking in, not having a say so on either side of the like fence. Just mean like as a deal, that sounds great. Yeah, they're putting their games on everything else. They're about to make hella money. Like that sounds like if your goal is to make money, that's a move. Yeah, your stuff's on everything. It just sounds like I don't see anything wrong with it. And PlayStation eats off because you get to play everything now, including those exclusives. And like Xbox is making money from everything being in everywhere. And then especially if it's on Switch too, as well. I don't know. I'm Switch 2 as well, whatever. You know how I'm going. But you get them Xbox games on Nintendo, bruh. That Nintendo people talking big shit. It's like, yes, we have Mario and we have Gears. It's like, bro, they're everybody's eating. So I think the only con I see is hardware sales for Xbox consoles.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get one. I'm getting a PlayStation because it has it more. You get PlayStation stuff and Xbox stuff. So, or I already have my Switch, or maybe I'm just sticking with my Switch now because I can play Starfield on my Switch. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the only thing I see really losing is console stuff for Xbox.
Yeah, on the Switch though, all that shit would have to be cloud.
I mean, Switch 2 maybe able to run it. No.
It won't be able to do cloud stuff.
No, it'll be able to do cloud. I'm talking natively. It ain't.
No, I mean, native. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
not natively.
I was hoping for native, man. I wanted it. Isn't that what we want it to do?
We all know that ain't gonna happen, bro. Nintendo ain't been out here like that since GameCube.
Yeah, bro. They not doing that, bro.
They not doing
They might be able to get PS4 levels, maybe, in the handheld, but other than that, no.
I didn't know. And even if I am Nintendo, though, I'm cool with the cloud because I got it. I don't care how we have something like it. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need to discourage any Nintendo fan from buying another console or anything like that. It's like, no, you can play. Got a little bit of input lag, but we got it. So
Twittery Snake. The Microsoft Game Pass thing wasn't real. Like officially, it wasn't real, right? Like
that was pretty crazy.
People came out and said like, no, that was a GameStop. That was a GameStop error. But listen, this is just me talking. Like because I know what I know how subcontracting and contracting kind of works. That shit didn't. From what I'm thinking, somebody had to sign off on that shit before they put it out. You know what I mean? Somebody from Microsoft had to look at it and say, "Yep, this is good. Go ahead and publish." Right? Like they just didn't give GameStop free reign, in my opinion. But they probably saw the kickback on it and was like, "Yeah, that's not. Santia needs to get away from that shit."
Somebody got charged up for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody got cooked for that.
You don't know what you just did.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, like some of the people were complaining about you do have social media managers and stuff like that to answer people's questions, to nip stuff in the bud, to spread news or whatever, right? But there were some people like, I know Stein was like kind of complaining about like these rumors, and you know, any little thing of misinformation can get out. Like this was after the GameStop thing, right? Like you gotta kind of have to read the room. Like you had all this stuff dumped the weekend before about Xbox going full third party, right? And then on Wednesday, like it seemed like a rebranding to Windows Game Pass, right? So yeah, motherfuckers is gonna be hot. Like they're gonna read into every little thing because they told us to wait until next week, right? So any little news that comes out about Xbox, motherfuckers is putting that shit under a microscope. That's
for sure.
Comes with the territory. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. Yeah. Jago6 says that alone will undermine Sony so much that that'll just stay on the Xbox ecosystem. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that Sony is so egotistical, bro, that they might just be like, yeah, sure, it's not going to hurt us, right? Because it might not, right? And this is what Microsoft's issue is Skeleton brought it up, is about hardware, right? You might lose hardware. You have to go hard in the paint come 2026 when you drop new hardware to where you can differentiate. You might not be able to really differentiate yourself on the games portion, right? But like, as we know, casuals play mostly nothing but third-party stuff, right? So it's not about most time. Yes, it's about exclusives for the hardcore, right? But most of the time it's just I say it all the time, the COD, the FIFA, the 2K, the Madden, right? The Fortnite, the Roblox, the Minecraft, right? And that shit's everywhere. If you differentiate yourself on a hardware aspect, even controller aspect, to where like you have better haptics or something more innovative with your controller, plus you create, and I talked about this a little bit on Twitter, you create a Xbox OS, right? To where third-party developers can make form factor hardware that just has Xbox OS on it. That way your third-party stuff moves with you, because currently my Xbox store can't move to my PC, and that shit pisses me off, right? But if you build an Xbox OS, it could, all that third-party stuff with the licenses could move with me.
Right.
So you can differentiate yourself with that. Like, well, yeah, with PlayStation, you buy a game and that's the only place you could play it. But we have all these handhelds. We have XYZ, to where no matter what you purchase, you could play that motherfucker anywhere. Right? And that is a huge motherfucking selling point to me. Right? Because whenever something's on Xbox that's play anywhere, which is usually their first party titles or anything that's in Game Pass, that's fucking huge for me. Like, I can play on my PC, cloud save, my ROG, and my tablet, like all that. But now if you could do it with third party stuff with the OS, With the Xbox OS, that shit would be heat.
Yeah.
It would be absolute heat. And I think like wasn't Gabe trying to do that with Steam OS?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They try to bring it to other platforms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That should be nice.
Yeah. You can take your Steam library anywhere with you, bro.
That's my most packed library for real. That's a lot of shit. Just
Yeah, but Xbox is, if they're gonna go on with that, they really have to differ. If they want to stay in the hardware space, they'll always stay in the hardware space, I believe. But if they want to go hard on the hardware space, then they have to do something extremely innovative to like not even in question, like separate themselves from Nintendo and PlayStation, to where people was like, I'm gonna get an Xbox. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because right now it's not like people still look at PlayStation as a luxury item. You know what I mean? They're like the Apple of gaming, pretty much, right?
I'll probably give that to Nintendo, but I understand.
Yeah.
If Nintendo sold their stuff more expensively, I would say
yeah. Nintendo is everybody's secondary system. All gamers got a Nintendo
for the most part.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Them
niggas is innovative though. I'm sorry.
Oh, they are. Yeah,
because they kind of gotta be, because they usually come in the gate without the hardware that's like really ready to run the next gen stuff. So they kind of got to find new ways to hook the customer. Like,
and that's where I think Xbox would need help, is getting some creativity too with their innovation. Like they need something that makes me. When I saw the Switch, I saw the size of the shit pop off, and you can plug it in. Like, bro, I've never seen that. It's like they need something like that, not a Switch, but just something that makes people feel like, ooh, I ain't never seen that. DualSense came out. Nobody's seen haptics like that and stuff, like, you know what I mean? It's like they need something. They need to get a chargeable battery in their controllers. We're done with the double A's. They need to start there, and then we can move on. I'm joking, but like I'm not. But yeah, they need to be innovative for sure. I agree.
Yeah. Even the way that their consoles look, man, to be honest, like the X and the S, like they're pretty good consoles, but they don't wow you when you look at them. You know what I'm saying? At least the PlayStation looks a little bit different. Like, oh, this could potentially be next gen, you know, at least from the looks.
Alien hardware or something.
Yeah.
Xbox, the tightest part on the Xbox Series, that the green like
at the top,
and that would have been cooler if it lit up. I mean, it's cool, but it's like they just a little more. It's just like it looks like a fridge.
Yeah. Ghost Status says Xbox needs compelling content and creativity for sure. As far as the content goes, like I think they're good on the content. Like they've been pulling out the content.
But it's just to sell to sell their hardware though. It's like if their content is everywhere, then it's
a culture thing though, man. Like it's like I said, like 70% of people like. The reason why PlayStation sells so well is because, for one, the media loves it and pushes it out, right? That's like most media. Like whenever you look at reviews for any sort of game, you'll see like 200 critic reviews on the PlayStation 5, and then for the same game, you'll see like 30 for Xbox, right? Like their main library, or their main source of gaming is on PlayStation, right? And they're OG, right? Nintendo and Sony are OG. I mean, Microsoft's been in the game for 20 years. Jago said the Elite Series controller ain't enough for you.
Like how much it cost. And that's the thing too. If anything happens to that pricey controller, I'm even more mad. It's like I don't know. I am going to end up spending a lot of money on a controller one day, and it's going to be the perfect controller. I just need research. And I think was it Stoneblade who made a controller? I'm going to do something like that.
The Turtle Beach joint, and then you got Scuff is really good too.
Scuff is OG as well, but I just need to make sure it doesn't get stick drift, and I'm cool. Like I need permanent no stick, like a different mechanism altogether. I heard the Hall effects. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. Y'all know I hate stick drift. But yeah.
He said that shit cost him $70.
Ow.
Nigga, where?
I feel like that's like $150 controller, no?
He said Walmart has them on discount.
they're like $200, right? Damn near, like, yeah, yeah. It's $70, bruh. Now that's the same price as a DualSense controller. That's the price we pay for them. That's cheaper than a Joy-Con.
Yeah,
just because the Joy-Con's 80, but
yeah. Goat said that Xbox has a brand problem, and that's what it is. I don't think it's content. I think it's the brand, right?
I think so too.
I enjoy it. Like there's still so many people don't even know what the fuck a Game Pass is. Which is crazy to me, right? Because it's like when Netflix came out, everybody knew what the fuck Netflix was, right? Like a streaming, like you get to stream TV shows, right?
Well,
like,
they got to that eventually. At first,
they started
they started with DVDs, right? But like, but yeah, it's crazy to me that so many people don't know about Game Pass. The hardcore do, but like not everybody.
It seems financially irresponsible to not know, to be honest, to my perspective. It's like, do you not want to just be able to play a bunch of shit right when you get a fucking Xbox? It's like you don't have to do anything, you just do this and you get all this. And bro, like, and the Game Pass library is fucking stacked. I've played a lot of it. And that's why for me, I can't like get the most value. I do get the most value, but the most, but for someone who is just outright buying, hey, I want an Xbox. Oh, there's this list of games, bro. You can't go wrong. And they're full game. I couldn't imagine being able to play Starfield and Forza just day one. I think those two games being able to play off rip is like, you get to see what a fucking video game is. Like if you don't know what about them. So I don't know. I agree with you. That is odd to me. Yeah, I agree.
It's just the if they don't know about it, it's because nobody put it in front of their eyes to show like they've had commercials before, but like have a fucking instructional 60-second commercial. You know what I mean?
I agree.
What's this? Game Pass? And then like you get on there, it's like, hold on, you're telling me $17 I can play, and then list the fucking games out loud, and then be like, so he said, but I only play on PC. Oh, it's available there too. And whenever, if you decide to get an Xbox, all your saves go over to your Xbox, and you can pick up where you left off. Oh, and here's a handheld if you want to go on the go. You know what I mean? Like a 60-second commercial, you can fit all that in there. But no, they want to do the fucking. I know. I was like, damn, they need to do a Super Bowl commercial about that shit. But now they're choosing to go with fucking Copilot for their Super Bowl commercial. Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know what's going on, bro.
Game Pass is a layup. It's an alley-oop, honestly. It's like they're tossing it. They're tossing us a deal. And we're gonna lose it one day. It's like this is a good time to get in the like that. Especially if you just ain't got no bread. We've all been there. We all not had bread before. I would have loved this because when a game comes out and it's $60 or if 50 back then, it's like, bro, no, I can't afford to play. At least I'm gonna have a lot to play always. Like I'm not gonna beat every game quickly, if at all. I mean, and then new stuff is coming out. I just seen them drop Madden today. There I go. I'm playing Madden now. It's like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I almost downloaded it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to, but I almost downloaded it just to talk.
If you played it 8 years ago, you played this one.
I know that's why.
Yeah. Hard to innovate that game, man. Yeah. But just like you said earlier, man, you said like if you just get those two big name games, man, for the most part, you're paying for the subscription service for the whole year just from getting those two, and then you got all the other games that's on the service too, just bonus.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's crazy, man. What do you guys think, bro? Before we move on to the Sony shit, because we brought up Madden, right? And we see what's happening with Madden. It's because Madden has no competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as branding goes for Game Pass, you're in the seat for a day to come up with a strategy to make sure everybody knows about Game Pass. What do you do? I'll start with you, Nova.
Oh, geez.
That's a big one.
Yeah, like you just want me to solve their whole marketing problem they didn't have for years?
Just off top of your head for you, what do you think, like you and your fan, like what instance? Like if you didn't know about a product like Game Pass,
All right, I got
what
you.
would make you pay attention?
Step 1, contact whoever is the head of directing for Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah. Yes. I know that game.
Everybody knows what
Everybody
the fuck Raid
knows.
Shadow Legends is. Yep.
Everybody.
Let's do it.
Everybody.
Pick up the phone, call them, say, look, bruh, I got this. We tried the fridge. We tried the toaster. It ain't working, fam. What can we do? And they'll give you the goods. I guarantee it, bro. Everybody and their mom know about Raid. So yeah.
Everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody.
Yes. Because
Everybody.
they be on the weirdest shit, bro.
Everything, everywhere. I've seen Raid Shadow Legends, so I've seen it update. That's how long I've seen. Like I've seen it go through. Like I've seen them get their bread and make it the commercials better. I'm like, oh, it looks good. It's a good update.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
Goat status. Yeah, I've been saying that for a hot, like, yeah, get Drake, Kai Cent, and other big celebs and streamers to make a commercial. Bro, they have to get the culture, bro. Like they
Yeah.
have, like, that makes so much fucking sense to me, man. Like
Yeah.
the culture is everything.
That's
But
true.
yeah, what would you do, Scale?
So first thing I kind of thought of was first I would make Game Pass free for 3 months period in life. So the first months in general, Game Pass is just free. I know that's gonna hurt. They got bread, but do that.
They did that for a while though. Like first
For the new
or,
with the
like,
new consoles.
yeah, new
Well,
consoles.
they gotta do it again. It just has to be free first. It can't be cost you anything yet, and then they can hit you later for the subscription type thing. But then I think you do need a full-on nice experience to know what Game Pass is. Like damn near an Apple event, damn near an instructional video for toddlers on how to use Game Pass efficiently, easily, how to install, how to do it every way and make it look clean and crispy, like on some Apple shit, like, and just have it sought out for people, and it's branded clean. It's marketed as Game Pass. You we taught you how what the deal is, and you just show prices of games, how much you would pay for games in a year, Game Pass, and then you know what I'm saying. You just do that too, and you just remarket this as just this clean and simple product. I'm thinking about Wii marketing. I'm thinking I want this to feel like when the Wii came out, because boy, everybody and their mama literally needed that Wii. Had moms camping out for it just because they just needed that. And I'm not saying they need to do all that. That's whole innovation, but like it needs to come back clean and crispy and very easy to know what it is and how to use. So that's what I would do, is make a very, very nice instructional video. I know they probably got them, but I need one like that's the ad. The instructional video is advertising for it. Like it's the same way they would show you how Apple Vision Pro. You know, it's like quick things to make you like, okay. Not, but I know it's large in comparison for innovation, but it needs to be something like that, I think. It definitely got to be free for like 3 months again, though. It got to be free for a while. I got to get people accustomed to it, knowing they're like, oh, man, I'm good. I got Game Pass. And then you forget it's going to cost you. And I know that's trickery, but like that shit works. And then I'm going to pay again. I'm like, well, man, I was just playing this. I forgot this cost. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Goat status said you don't move the needle with word of mouth. You must put money into marketing. They used to get it with The Rock, Usher, etc.
Real quick, we do have a.
Oh, do we? Oh shit, man, dude, my bad. That's on me because I did see it and I lost track. Big boy Mike, that's my fault. I'll admit my mistake. My boy Big Boy Mike said, "For the kids, gang."
Yes,
sir, boy.
Appreciate
the kids. That's my fault, bro. Like that won't happen again. I promise. Cause I hate it when motherfuckers do that, boy.
We all do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. What? Yeah, I appreciate that 5, man. Yeah, trigger the kids, baby. Yeah, it's just the marketing thing, bro, is crazy. No, it wasn't YouTube. That was me tripping, bro. I saw it a while ago, and then I was like, all right, as soon as they're done talking, I'll get to it. But My brain ain't like it used to be.
You gotta cut us off. You just gotta cut us off now. That's okay.
my fault, G. Yeah, you guys make some good points, man. So they should go back to that $1 deal they used to be doing, bro. Or
Oh
just free?
boy. No, free at first, not for a while. The dollar deal, they don't need to do that. Not the dollar deal, because I got
people was coming up off that.
People was coming up off that. That's too good of a deal. No. It's either the price or free. So and just free at first. So and it's just a worldwide free. And then you're in there, it ain't coming free again. But in that 3 months, hopefully we did the marketing correctly to get everybody hooked. And then we also need to make sure we have bangers, 2 bangers a month in those 3 free months as well. It just needs to be set up the right way to get people hooked. They gotta get people hooked again. Period. Pretty much. Like, I think.
Yeah, if they do that, plus work on the hardware sphere. You know what I mean? Like,
get me excited about hard. They need to get me. You know what? They need to get me feeling like it's 360 again. They need to get. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't know. Either I'll take the red ring if I can feel the 360 days again. Shit.
How y'all think they did that back then though? Like, how y'all think they really got us like hooked for the 360 days for real?
Exclusives,
and it just felt all the peripherals and stuff too. Like,
they locked down so much third-party content. Not only that, but they came out first, right? It wasn't, the release dates weren't like for the PS3 and Xbox weren't, and PlayStation fucked up by trying to price their shit at like $600.
Super expensive,
right? But they came out first, like they leapfrogged for real, and then they had nice ass exclusives, bro.
They had a nice starting lineup too. It was like Perfect Dark, Cameo, and I think the King Kong joint too, and Need for Speed. Like, they had a strong starting 5 for lineup. And the graphics at that time, I remember. I was like,
as soon as you said
whoa. I was like, this is next gen. Oh, we here. I need this. And that's how
King Kong was he.
King Kong, Need for Speed. So I remember how that sounded. I was just like, even the sound of this Beamer, it's like, ooh, I ain't heard it. It just,
it was a true graphical leap. Like, it was like, like even when you look at PS4 or Xbox One stuff compared to PS5, you can see it a little bit, right? And you can see it more in the how much stuff can be on the screen.
That's,
you know
a
what I
big
mean?
one,
That stuff, right? But like it was nowhere near the graphical leap from the OG Xbox and PS2 to the 360, bro. That graphical leap was crazy.
It was nice.
Crazy. So fun. Oh man, I love that era. And the controllers didn't really get stick drift. I don't know how that happened. I'm sure it happened.
I still use my 360 controller to this day. The USB one that plugs in, I still use that. Bro. It still works. Yep.
That's crazy.
Dalbert Rose, he said something earlier. He said he was so glad that he found us, man.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, he said, I can't do it. He said, yo, I'm so glad I found y'all. Keep it pushing. We will, man. We trying our best, bro. We little by little, we getting better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the layout today. You feel me? Like, we're doing stuff. You know what I mean?
It is crispy.
Adding music at the beginning. You know, we just doing stuff. You know, trying to make it a better experience for you guys, man. While we talk shit. So yeah, you guys made some really good points, but let's get to the nitty gritty of it all. If this happens, and for whatever reason, Xbox bows out of the console space, let's just picture a world where that happens. Sony would legitimately have, and it's really hard to get into the console space, right? Like, Apple hasn't even fucking tried to get into the console space. Like, and they haven't even gotten to the gaming space. You know what I mean? Like, they just haven't, right? So, like, the only other big company I could probably see is Amazon. I don't see that happening either. Google tried their Stadia shit. That's out of here, right?
Mhm.
I want to get y'all's. What do you think would happen? Now it's just locked down. Sony has it. It's nothing but PlayStations,
Right.
right? We've already seen, like, with this new generation, the price of games, how much they cost to make. How much do you got? Do you think they would be the typical corporation that sees an opportunity and fuck gaming up? because people was like, well, people will just switch to they're competing with PC. No, they're not. They're not competing with PC. People dread going to PC. I'm cool with it. I got the patience for it, right?
Mhm.
But people just want to turn on a fucking button and start playing games,
Right.
right? So there will always be a space for consoles, right?
Mhm.
So I don't want to hear and they're not competing with Nintendo either. Nintendo is very much so, it's in its own lane.
Unicorn.
Really. You know what I mean? So with them being in the high end, that's why I say high end console space, and the only one, how do y'all see that going? And I'll start with you, Skill.
It sounds like they would rule. I mean, I don't think we'd have any other choice but to get down with what they're doing. If this happens, there is, like I said, there is no competition except, like, Nintendo would be the competition, but they don't feel them as a competitor because they got what they got. Like, they don't need anybody. So even no matter what happens, Nintendo is going to be good, and they're going to have their people, and shit, they got that. And I get it goes to this, they'll have Game Pass too, so they're really not tripping on nothing. But yeah, it could be an opportunity to fuck the game up because they could start just justifying all the rules and what goes on because they are, like, pretty much just run that, and they could make the price go up on stuff. They could force you to do this, force you to do that, and we'd have to get down with it. So I that is kind of scary to think about, even though I am just playing the game wherever it goes. So I mean, yeah, that's scary to think about. Honestly, the first thing I'm just thinking about Back to the Future. When the shit goes wrong the wrong way, and then this dude is ruined the world now. It's like, now we got to go back and fix it. Harambe. Nah, something happened, man. Something happened, man. We did something wrong, man. I feel like that is what I foresee from this. If that does kind of happen, I hope not, but that's just like, I'm a sucker for chaos, and that's just kind of what that's what would happen. Yeah, I just like, they get too much money. How could you not feel that way? You rule. And can't nobody stop you. It's like Madden. They don't give a fuck. We're gonna put the same game out for 8 years. And who cares? You're gonna buy it and stream it and buy it again. You're gonna keep buying. It's like, you're right. What am I gonna do? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. What you think, Nova?
If there was no Xbox and it's just like a PlayStation and Nintendo, because they're PlayStation and Nintendo, they're definitely on the same highway, but in their own lanes, just like you said earlier. So I think the innovation would stagnate, dude, because they wouldn't have an Xbox to kind of push them, to do new things. It'll be more of a Madden situation when it comes to them having exclusivity with the NFL. So they won't really be, I don't know if it'll mess it up, but I know that we won't be getting like huge leaps when it comes to innovation by way of like consoles at all.
Yeah.
Because Xbox, man, it had that, it's like happy in the middle, really. Like it's a high-end console, but like the gameplay, they try to switch it up too. And the Game Pass is kind of undeniable, man. So yeah, what do you think, Viking?
That PS6, that would have been 500, 600, would go up to 800.
I agree.
Ain't no competitors.
Those game prices that went from 60 to 70 could 100% go to 90, 100.
Yep.
Then they have the market on third-party developers. Like, third-party developers will be stuck, right? They'll be like, right now it's a 70-30 split. Sony going to be like, well, if you want to sell on PlayStation, the only console maker, we're going to need a 40% cut instead. Right? So then they wouldn't be able to go too egregious because then people, math wouldn't be mathing, and it was just like, well, we're just going to put our shit on Steam. Right? Like, and that's it. Because a lot of people do. A lot of people just put games on Steam.
Oh, that's right? The master race will continue to be the master race in that aspect for sure.
Right. 100%. Yeah, and like you said, I don't think that they would innovate nearly as much. I think the cycles of the console generation would last a lot longer. Right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Why would they ever need to upgrade? Not for the people.
You would get more stuff like Portal. you would get stuff like, so you guys saw the news about Funimation and Crunchyroll?
Yep.
Where your digital library goes away on Funimation, it gets rolled into Crunchyroll. Even if I don't fuck with Funimation, right? Like I just have Crunchyroll, but now you're going to double my shit. You know what I mean?
Insane.
I'm paying $50 a year or something like that, and because you bought this other company and don't want to keep them separated, I don't give a fuck about that content. About Crunchyroll for Crunchyroll. Right? And you're going to roll it in and make me pay double.
Crazy.
Or people that just have Funimation. They didn't have Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
And now they get rolled into that shit, lose their digital purchases, and they have to pay double now.
Crazy.
That is some ballsy shit.
Yes. Yeah. They kind of rule the anime streaming service market.
They do. There's nothing else. Really?
There's not, but there is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, well, there is. Yes.
Oh, there is. Yes, sir.
Not on land. On land.
On land. No.
On land.
There's nothing on.
Not.
No. There's nothing on. You can watch your Netflix animes, and that's all you got. Those aren't even really animes, but yeah.
What's solo leveling?
Oh, yeah, that's that new Heat. I heard.
I heard it's Heat.
I heard that's Heat. Yeah, I'm actually that's the next up on my list to watch. I'm waiting till a lot more. I'm like the type of guy I need like at least 5 episodes to watch to start up because I binge. So once I watch that first one, I need to know. I need to know. But if you want to start something, I heard that shit's hot.
Yeah. Chat, what y'all think, man, about if there is a monopoly? Like, people are cheering this shit on, like Microsoft died. Like, I've always been in the race, even as big of a bot I am, right? Like, I'd never want PlayStation to die. Like, especially with Microsoft, bro. Like, we don't need that happening. You know what I mean? I don't think any large corporation wants that heat either. Like, let's say the just like with Apple and Microsoft, right? Apple, who was it? It was Microsoft that had to invest in Apple so they wouldn't become a monopoly, right? And that was what, in the 80s, 90s, something like that.
That is crazy.
So that it's the same thing, bro. Like, they would not want to become a monopoly because then you can't acquire shit. Like, you can't keep on doing business as usual because them regulators in the US would be on your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, with the points that I made, do y'all think something like that would happen, or am I kind of overreacting a little bit?
You think the points would happen over what specifically?
Over like the price increases, stagnation, like within the gaming industry. Like if Sony had a monopoly on high-end consoles.
Oh, on consoles. I thought that was the Funimation stuff. If PlayStation has a monopoly on the high-end consoles, then that just be what it is, really. Like, it's nothing we can really do as a consumer. They're gonna go out and buy whatever they need to buy, and if it goes through, that type of deal goes through, they just got one. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That news about the Funimation shit was crazy though.
Yeah, man.
I was like, and no news outlet covered it. Like,
Yeah, I didn't really
like,
see that
yeah.
anywhere. Yeah.
Listen, when I'm telling y'all, bro, when it's Sony shit, bro, not a fucking peep. Here's another example of this, and this is just some third party shit. Suicide Squad had a bad out. The media was out for them because of why? For Suicide Squad. The review copies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a live service game. And the excuse for Suicide Squad was like, well, we haven't turned the servers on. Right? And then y'all saw the media go crazy over this shit, right? The same instance happened with Helldivers. Nobody got review copies. It's because it's a live service game. Not a fucking peep. Not a word.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely crazy.
Why do you think that is?
Nigga, cause Sony got them in their back pocket, bro. I'm telling you, when they're the highest advertiser. Microsoft need to start giving them niggas the bag too.
What if Suicide Squad is a bad game?
But it's not.
I don't know.
I'm playing it.
I beat it.
I'm 20 hours in.
I beat it.
Okay,
we
so
have different opinions on this one, I
Yeah.
promise you.
But
So,
you
that's
beat
my
it. I
thing.
got 20 hours in. My point's not irrelevant. Like, it's a good
no,
game.
but there's also my point's not either to where they could be bashing it because it is bad.
That's true. Yeah. But
I'm
it
just
was already preconceived notions of it being bad because it wasn't an
It did
RPG.
have preconceived,
Yeah.
but if it turns out to be bad too, that's a bad look on them because it looks like they didn't put out the review copies because it wasn't a good game, so they didn't want anybody to play. I know the live service thing and the servers weren't on and stuff, but it just looks like they delayed and didn't want to put that out because the game is bad. I'm just saying how it looks.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying and I don't want to say how I feel about the game, man. I'll just say that.
I like it, man. I enjoy it. Looks good, plays fast. It's good.
I'm glad you feel that way.
But hold on, yeah, because I definitely want to talk about the Funimation thing too, though, because I did see a little bit, like, because I think in like the year 2020, didn't PlayStation acquire Crunchyroll and Funimation or something like that, or it was talks about it in 2020 and in 21 it actually went through?
Sony owns both of them,
or Sony,
Yeah.
I mean, not PlayStation, Sony.
Right.
So I think that it was talks way back then that they were going to combine the two. And that they just, I think what happened was the plan was to just combine the two. It just took forever for them to do so. And maybe they had some contractual things that they had to go, you know what I mean, until 2023 or something like that, or 2024, actually, in April, to where all those contracts ran out and then they can actually do that. Because when they first bought them, Crunchyroll got a big old boost with a lot of the Funimation shows. But unfortunately, some of the Funimation shows kept dropping more and more stuff on that platform, even after they acquired them. So I think they just got to a point to where it was like, all right, the contracts ran out. Now it's time to just switch over. Now forcing the Funimation customers to play twice as much to access their same content, if they even get all of their content. It said that some of the content was inaccessible anymore when you move over. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy that they did that.
They should have definitely rolled that out as a combo package. Like, you get your Funimation, you're paying the same price. I don't know how they fucked that up. Unless they just couldn't truly afford it. You know what I mean? Like, they got them and it was just like, all right, but you still got to pay us for like this and that. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I don't know how they or why. Like, and if you made it free with the Funimation content, people wouldn't trip about having to like get their stuff back because it's still there. Again, it's all in there. But bro, you slapping me in the face.
Yeah,
it's like, you gonna take my stuff and make me pay more? for something I may not have even I don't fuck with Crunchyroll, just like Viking was saying, it's like, or the opposite. It's like, bro, if I don't fuck with one service, I'm going to be pissed because I didn't want this. So yeah, it's sad. I'm a big anime fan, so that hurts to hear that they're doing it like that.
And add profiles to Crunchyroll if y'all can hear us. Add profiles, man. We need that.
Add pro.
Yeah.
What do you mean profiles?
Like Netflix profiles and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be.
Luckily, it's just me. So all my watch history is perfect. That would be so rough on anime. Bro, imagine watching One Piece and somebody else gets on and starts watching and blast through. I was like, I don't remember where I was at. It's like, it's like that's rough. That guy. Yeah.
Who pays for anime?
I do. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, we all pay.
We all pay.
Yeah, we all pay.
My boy out here, he said, "Come up on the ship." He said, "We about to go to all 7 seas, bro.
All 7 seas. One Piece up, boy.
My
we
man
out.
He about to put the link down." Bro, let me show y'all how easy it is.
But that, like Twittery Snake saying, well done on pushing more consumers back to piracy. It's like, bro, you're forcing me to do. I can't afford this anymore. Like, I want this content. You're forcing me, and unfortunately for you, it is not hard to do.
It is
not. That's what they say. But
so no, that shit's not. No, it's not hard at all.
Oh, it's so many sites.
Even with games, bro. Like, it's easy.
Games are easy.
Like, especially whenever you start talking about like people should not get used to owning their games. Oh no, we don't own our games.
It's one way or another.
If I paid for it and something happens, I paid for it. I feel good about getting onto my Viking ship and selling those 7 seas.
Especially if it's an offline game. I don't give a shit. You're not like, I don't need nothing for that. So yeah.
All right, man. We'll go ahead. Damn, I exhausted the fuck out of that topic, Boyd. My fault, guys. We'll go on to Nova, man. You want to talk about Disney and Fortnite, bro? It kind of came out of nowhere, but
the mouse.
Go ahead and talk about it, man.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and share this with y'all right quick. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but Disney just got a little like 1.5 billion to hand over to Epic. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer real quick. Let's see.
Discover a place where magic is epic.
Oh, shop. Yeah, you gotta throw that in there. Gotta shop.
You already know they said we got to get that money. Gosh. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask y'all real quick, man. So reportedly Disney is investing 1.5 billion for an equity stake in Epic Games. Says the media giant will work with Fortnite gaming studios on a new game and entertainment universe, right? So I'm just gonna I know that in the past Disney has previously collaborated with them to bring like characters from Marvel, Star Wars, all that good stuff, to that world, and they haven't necessarily invested into them. So I want to ask you first, Viking, why do you think that they decided to invest the 1.5 billion at this point in time?
More than likely like to spread the brand. I think they can see like very early stages of what Fortnite's trying to be. Fortnite's not trying to just be a game. It's trying to be like Roblox, right? It's a platform, right? To where like you can build different games within the game. Like even my kids are on fucking Roblox heavy. like with all the different types of games. Even my 15-year-old son, bro, I was like, bro, play some real games, dog. He's like, but this Deep Woken is so fire. He just, you know what I mean? Like they have Pokemon games on Roblox and all that shit. But I see that where they're going, and then with that investment, they can license out their IPs to even expand on their platform to where you could have a Toy Story game, like fully curated, a Toy Story game like on Fortnite. You could have some Marvel type shit, stories and all that kind of like Lego Fortnite was like its own survival type shit, but you can have like actual story with Marvel characters and stuff like that, because the engine's good as fuck. It looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they shouldn't have any problem with that. But yeah, I think they got in early. Like they was like, all right, we see what you're doing with Lego. We see that you got your own little racer in here too. They had it something else, but like when I got on Fortnite last time, bro, it was a long ass list of stuff.
Yeah, like a rock band type of game too.
Yes.
Or Guitar Hero.
Harmonix, made with Harmonix.
Yep.
And then it's a win-win for both Fortnite for content, and then for Disney to spread their IP everywhere, because now like you have all generations that play Fortnite, right? I know, salute to King David. I know King David, he plays, you know what I mean, all the way down to like my youngest kids, like they play, right? Yeah, I think that's not going to be the last time we hear something like that. I think more people with large IPs will also want to have their own games within the platform that they can make money off of and spread their IP as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we hear Warner Brothers.
I was just thinking that. I was like, Warner Brothers is next, and I'm waiting on the Harry Potter in there. It's like
that'll be heat.
Yeah, or even like you could have like PlayStation, because they added like stuff like God of War and stuff like that. You can have Xbox go in there and add Halo content and Gears. Like they probably won't do Gears, but like other content.
Better not do
chainsaw people. I don't know. I'd love to see it.
It's not happening.
I don't know about that.
Not happening. But yeah, I think that'll be fucking cool, man. That's I think they see the vision, especially after that Lego shit happened, and they just want to get in there. They want to get in quick. They're lost a shit ton of subscribers last quarter on Disney Plus.
Yes,
they need to make that money up. You know what I mean? Somebody brought up a good point. I think it was King David I was listening to, bro. He was like, Marvel went too hard trying to appeal to kids with their movies and stuff after Endgame, opposed to in like the diversity stuff and all that. Like, I'm with them. Like, I'm black of the black, right? Like, but whenever there's a character that wasn't traditionally black, right? Like, especially like a Marvel character, like there's so many black characters you can bring in. Use them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many that you could use. Like, use them. Like, but like they try to appeal to the kids opposed to appealing to the ones that grew up buying their shit, like the comics and the TV shows, like and then the X-Men show and all that shit, right? Like, instead of appealing to us so that we can take our kids to go watch them, because we the ones with money, right? The kids ain't got no money,
right?
They I don't know what fucking path they went on, bro. But aside from Loki, WandaVision, and God, are those
that's
it?
Two? That's pretty.
Yeah, I think those are it.
You're talking about the shows that came out? I feel like there's at least one more.
Those are the best ones.
Oh, the best ones? I would say.
The shows and the movies, I think, after Endgame, yeah, I think those are just the best ones.
That's the best anything that came out from them after Endgame was Loki and WandaVision. Those are the best. That was the best stuff.
Yeah.
And everything else, I was like, bruh, the hell am I watching right now? This ain't, y'all need to stop. it's how
Yeah.
I felt. I was like, please just stop now.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight was fire.
Moon Knight was cool.
I enjoyed Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moon Knight was
cool.
fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What was the
that's-
one, the Archer one with the Christmas one? I thought that one was pretty decent. It wasn't
Oh,
like
the
the best of
Hawkeye
the best.
special?
Hawkeye one was
Hawkeye.
decent.
I
Yeah, I
like
like that one.
Yes.
I don't like
Yeah.
Hawkeye though. So
Hey,
I could
kept it real
bad
though.
about him or his daughter. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
After Scarlet went down, I was like, bro, you're trash.
Yeah.
No.
They should have 100% went after Endgame. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. Went from Endgame straight into X-Men. Like they just should have done that.
For sure.
Like,
It started straight from the origin of X-Men 2. They could have took a long time to build it up, but just start there. Like, and
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
Yep. Start building that shit up. Then you could bring in fucking Fantastic Four and a little bit later.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
and then like all those characters that survived, like at Endgame or whatever, like they could be cameos in some of those
Yeah.
shits, right? But
Mhm.
like that's what they
But they're cameos.
but they're cameos. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I'm
Hey,
so I'm
Rocket.
hoping. I know Deadpool's going to be good because
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, but I'm
Mhm.
really hoping that this Blade movie is going to fucking
Man,
kick ass.
I'm really hoping, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't looking good though. I've been hearing bad reports. I heard they had to like pretty much scrap it and start over. I heard that
that
Blade.
too.
had
Well, yeah,
turned
because
from
they
like
had-
the first to the fourth lead character. All that.
Yes, they had Marshall Ali playing four fiddle, like
Yeah.
on his own movie. He said,
Which
"I'm
is
not
crazy.
doing this, bro." Like,
Yeah,
who the fuck are you gonna have over him on screen time? It's Blade.
it's Blade. Who else? I don't want to see anybody else.
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
don't.
Not for long periods of time, for sure. I just want to see the comedic relief, but I want to see Blade most of
Yeah.
the time. Like, come on,
Give me Blade, bro. Fucking hell.
trying to do them. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to fuck it up. They're trying to, pissing me off, man.
Jacob said, "No, but stop it with the rumors. Be positive."
What I do?
He said, "I heard it was super bad. You know, I
Yeah.
heard things ain't looking good."
I'm just saying. I just heard. You know, what I'm
It ain't
saying?
looking
I want it
good.
to. I want it to be good too. Like I'm a huge fan of Blade. Like I know everybody didn't like all of like the first three movies. I liked all of the Blade movies, bro. Like so, I really want it to be solid, bro. I really, really do. But you know, I want it to be
Yeah.
good.
But yeah, but I'm off on my tangent. I'll let's
Hold on, before you drop it.
yeah.
Rocket said that What If is good too, and I do agree.
I agree.
That What If
I agree
series
with
was
that.
heat.
Yeah, what if it's good? Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
yes, but it ain't going nowhere. That's my thing with What If. It's like, man, this is cool, but you're only getting that one story, and you're not going to get much more.
But it's a good story though. It's like
it's
it
cool. Yeah, but I think,
collaborates.
but most Marvel people want the shit to keep going. Like we're used to the continuation for years upon years. It's like, I wasn't really. I mean, it is cool. Don't get me wrong. I do like the stories they came up with. And a lot of those stories are like real canon to like comic books and stuff too. So I think that stuff is cool. But
Yeah, bet.
one time watches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Scale, why do you think that that Disney decided to go ahead and drop that 1.5 billion on Epic Games to see if they can get them to create that universe, all that good stuff? What do you think?
Pretty much agree with what Viking said. Just they see what Fortnite's doing. They're starting a whole new thing, and they're trying to get in. They're trying to get down. They see it. They did lose a lot with Disney Plus, just like we're all saying. It's like they kind of need. I'm not gonna say they need because they got bread. They're not going anywhere. They're good for sure, but they're trying to make more and expand their stuff. So yeah, I think that's why they did that. Plus, I can see them wanting to get more. I mean, video games are booming. I think this is the all-time high for video games period in life. So they see, especially with streaming and stuff like that going on. So they want to tap into to get that market too, to get their games played, because they don't have. Disney doesn't really have games. Like they don't, not good ones. You know what I mean? The only thing, and the first thing I thought about with this deal, all I want is Kingdom Hearts, but that's Square. But it's like I don't really. I just want Kingdom Hearts. Like and even all this stuff that they're about to do, none of that appeals to me. Like I'm probably not gonna fuck with none of this stuff. I don't put Roblox or Fortnite or even with those universes because I don't feel like I want that to feel like I don't want any of my stuff to feel like Fortnite. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Even if it looks different, this is not, it's still the same ending, but I don't want my game to remind me of Fortnite. Even if it is based off that, I don't want to see Marvel stuff and be like, it's going to break my immersion. You know what I mean? I'm gonna know this is still Fortnite at the end of the day, or not, and not the game itself, but whatever they're doing, it's still around the same industry. It's probably gonna still just look the same. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thing with it, but good move for sure. Because I know they see the V-Bucks. I know they see the money that rolls in from Fortnite, bro. It's undeniable. Fortnite is a sensation. I still remember when it dropped. I played OG Fortnite, the actual, you know what I'm saying? I know how fun that was when it first came out. I understand the hype. And now that they're expanding their universes, everybody's on Fortnite. You can just play any character you want. They got DBZ characters, they got anime, they got everything. Like they have everything is getting down with Fortnite, including real life stuff. So Disney's like, if everybody in life is getting down with Fortnite, we got to get down. You got to think, bro, it's rappers, movie stars, games, it's everything coming to Fortnite. And like, shit, I still remember the first one they had the Marvel come to Fortnite. You could play Thanos. I was like, damn. Tight. That's pretty crazy to think. Like that's nuts. So the fact I think they see them breaking so many boundaries that they don't have a choice but to try to get down. And I think they want to be in the game space too. So their games are typically I think Mickey's Castle, the paint game. I think that was a good one. Epic. It was like I think they re-released it on like Wii or something like that, or made it on Wii. But it was like that was their most recent game that looked tight to me. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think they're just trying to get down straight up. They see Fortnite booming, they want to get down.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. To be honest, like Fortnite has we've seen them have like concerts for people, Marshmello concert. We've seen Eminem concert, you know what I mean? We've seen them collaborate with so many different games, Lego. So I think that Epic just kind of just showed out with, hey, this was all the things that we could do within our platform and our ecosystem. So, come on over here. Right. One interesting thing that I did notice, though, is when I was doing my research about this, is apparently in March of last year, Disney had got rid of their metaverse department, which was like 50 people. I think which was part of like a 7,000 people layoff or something of that nature. So it's just, I find it kind of interesting that I've been noticing that Disney been kind of shopping their IPs in different places, like VV, when you could like NFTs back in the day, they got their comic books and stuff like that on there. And at the very, very end of that trailer, man, it showed like an entire universe, like all connected in one. So I feel like they were like, all right, well, we're probably not going to do this metaverse thing, but let's go ahead and maybe have them just create our whole entire universe.
That sounds way better than a metaverse. It's like, no, they're just gonna make a whole universe right there. You don't need goggles or anything.
And I think they'll do well, man. All the skins that they've had, like in the game, all the characters that they brought to the game, they've given them their own kind of feel and appeal that's kind of natural to their universe. It's not usually like even the Minecraft knockoff that they got on there is actually, it feels different, man. It just feels like a different game, man. So yeah. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that that this is the next step for, instead of the metaverse not being a thing, you think this is the next step of just coming to Epic and just asking them to build a universe for companies? What do you think, Viking?
I don't know. Kinda, I guess. I got to think about that one for a second. As far as going from the metaverse over to Epic.
And what is a metaverse, to be honest? Like, is it not just a universe that you could just kind of interact in?
It is. Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Honestly, I think it's just the potential of Fortnite is its own store now. You know what I mean? Like platform or whatever. And then if you're giving your IPs to Fortnite to build games, because like even like when I was watching my sons play like the Racer or the Lego joint, I was like, yo, this shit's quality, bro. Like it is. So they probably trust them to build quality experiences within that. And Fortnite is the number one played game week after week after week after week forever.
After week after week
on everything. You know what I mean? So like kids use games like Minecraft, Roblox, and Fortnite. That's their social hub. Most of the time, my son be in there, he ain't even fucking playing. You know what I mean?
He just
talking
talking.
to friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just talking to people. Eating fucking dinner and chatting it up before they squad up. You know what I mean? Like they're huge social hubs. So why not? It's free not free advertisement. It's great advertisement. All these kids are already there, and adults, right? They're already there. And you see, you just cannot get away from Disney at that point. You can't get away from Lego. It's always there in front of your face. Right. And then you can go try out those experiences. Whether or not those experiences are good, it's always in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Disney has been struggling quite a bit, not just on the movie and TV side. Somebody brought up the theme parks are down tremendously. They've been shopping around their IPs, and those can miss, those can hit, but like you never know, right? So sometimes it damages the brand of those IPs, sometimes it doesn't, right? Merch isn't selling nearly as well besides like the big three, right? Yeah, so it's free advertisement in my belief. Like metaverse aside, they just want to be where eyes are.
Oh yeah,
and it makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
1.5 bill. Holy shit, though.
Yeah,
they paid
that's a lot.
that. Shout out to Epic. Golly, making that bread.
Yeah. You think that's going to be worth it for them to pay that type of bread, Skellington, for them to build their whole universe?
Yeah, I think it's worth it for sure. It'll last. This Fortnite ain't going nowhere. They'll make their money back at some point in life, and they're gonna keep creating stuff, bro. They're gonna have you can shop. That's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna sell shit. Like and people are gonna buy it. So
it's Disney.
Like, it's Disney. So I ain't hating on Disney. Big Disney fan. Toy Story is one of my favorite movies ever made. Period. Masterpiece. I'm a big Disney fan. Like Pixar's hit. So like. I think it's a good move, especially because they got they could really make their own stuff, have whole full-on games. I was thinking Indiana Jones, like just stuff like having his own world, having his own little fun world to play in. You know what I mean? Like that is cool that you can take them IPs and make their own worlds, rather they look or feel like Fortnite, because I'm sure they can differentiate somehow. But like the fact that they can just build a whole world and they have so much access in Fortnite. Pumping out content, boy. It's some new shit every week. It feels like I couldn't imagine like that's overload on like sensory stuff. It's like I can't handle it. This is that. So yeah, and like Viking said, you're not getting away from them, so they're in your face at all times.
Yeah. All right, man. That's pretty much all I had to say about him.
And I don't think 1.5 bills that. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but for what they're getting, I don't think that's. I mean, PlayStation just bought Bungie for $3 billion on layaway, kind of. And then, you had Microsoft pay fucking upwards of $80 billion for two publishers.
1.5 billion is still
a lot of fucking money.
Like, we're not going to act like $1.5 billion is a lot.
I'm talking about to us, yes, but like these companies are always doing $1 to $2 billion purchases, like on a lot of stuff that we don't even hear about. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of money to us, yes, but I'm talking like Fortune 500 companies, especially like Disney. It's a lot of money, but it's not.
I think it's a lot of money when you're losing it as well. Like you said they're not selling right now. They're not winning right now.
Yeah, they have quite a bit of cash in reserve or whatever. Their share has gone down. I don't know about their stock share, if that's gone down at all. That'd be interesting to see. But they have a lot of cash on hand.
Well, it just went up for sure.
They usually with news like this, man, you'd be surprised. Stock goes up when there's layoffs. Stock goes down when they spending money.
Really?
Yeah, most of the time, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Yeah, unless they're getting like bought out or something, then usually stock increases.
Right.
The stock market's funny as fuck like that, bro.
I believe it.
But no, I think it's a good investment. Yeah,
For sure.
I'm not saying 1.5 ain't a lot. Of course, it's a lot.
I was just thinking that
Yeah.
is like $999 million more.
Yeah,
1.5 billion is a lot.
but as far as a Fortune 500 company investing money into something, it's not that. I mean, when they bought Activision for what 67 billion, I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, that's
I
a lot.
see Microsoft
And then,
almost having more money than Disney, damn near.
well, yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
They got that. They got long money and
Yeah.
just money.
And they still got like
They
another
still-
60 or 70 billion in cash. Like,
Yeah. Microsoft is that's what they are. It's bread.
yeah.
Mhm.
Disney's cash on hand is 14 billion.
Okay,
14.1 billion.
so that's a lot then in
I
the
heard-
grand scheme of things. That's like
Yeah,
what
the cash
10%
Mm,
of money on hand.
Just a
Something
little
like
less,
that.
like 8%. Yeah,
Okay.
of their cash on hand. Yeah.
That's okay. That's still. I don't know personally. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
I know they signed
That's
some
fine.
papers and thought about it. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a simple move on.
Well, yeah, it's not throwaway money, but like,
That's what you're making
Yeah.
it sound like.
no, I'm not.
1.5 billion compared to you said 1.5, and they spent 60 billion over here. It's like you make
Yeah,
that's not
and
like
then there
throwaway
also been
money.
other
yeah.
publishers, other companies has gotten bought for like 770 million. I feel like that's still a lot of money too. But
Yeah, I think it's normal, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not astronomical.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah, but that's all I have for that one.
Okay. Scale.
Yo,
Set us up, man. Yeah, something to talk about.
what's up? I'm here. Just keep it quick. I'm here to talk about a disgruntled employee, essentially, and what he had to say about the industry. So there was this voice actor, and he previously worked on Deus Ex. I hope I'm saying that right. Is that how you say Deus, or is it Deus? You know what I'm talking about.
I think
though.
it's Deus.
Yeah, so Deus Ex, and he worked on Starfield as well. And he was part of a layoff that EDOS had, or IDOS, I don't know how you say that one either. And it was 97 people, about 20%. A part of all that happened to him, and it actually canceled the Deus Ex game that he was working on. So basically, he came out and he said, this is what he said, Deus Ex got canceled. This other massive game I was both acting and directing on got canceled. And a third game I was acting and directing on got reworked, and now starting from scratch with a whole new team. The video game world is a disaster zone right now. And I saw that and I was like, he's upset. Yes, I mean, I don't be wrong. To the Deus Ex fans, RIP, because I know they do have a fan base. But it just made me think, like, damn, with the layoffs to Microsoft doing this whole thing, like giving their games away possibly, and then you have disgruntled employees, you have massive leaks happening, it seems like almost every week or month or so for a while now. And it's just like, is the video game industry in a disaster zone right now? Is it a bad place to be? Is it a bad place to get into? I am curious to what you guys think. Are we in a bad zone right now? I'll start with you, Nova.
I think that we are, man, and it's more specifically because a lot of people are losing their jobs. Reportedly, even Mark Zuckerberg of Meta said that last year, I think it was like 2023, is the year of efficiency. So it's a lot of cuts, a lot of people getting fired because they gassed up on just kind of grabbing everybody they could and try to get as much money as they could during the pandemic. So it's the people are still trying to adjust. Companies are trying to get a little bit more lean. So they're letting a lot of people go, man. And AI is finding places to where they can kind of, find, okay, well, we can kind of innovate or be a little bit more efficient over here. So It does suck, especially that gentleman. I think he's the voice actor of the main protagonist on Deus Ex too. So,
Yeah.
and he said that he's working on a couple other projects, and he said it sucks to just see that a lot of his friends and whatnot are just gonna, be getting laid off.
Right.
And it just really sucks for everybody involved. So, yeah.
Nice. That is pretty crazy. Honestly, it's a bad deal. What you think, Viking?
I feel for like the video game industry, because like we all know, like, what is it? Amazon let go 12,000 people last year. Like, like there's just been a shit ton of UPS. Like, there's just been a shit ton of layoffs, like across the board. You know what I mean? And some dealing with acquisitions or mergers, some dealing with just like the overhiring that happened during the pandemic. Which, when you look at the trajectory of some of these companies, right, like they're still on a good trend line of how much they've hired versus how many they let go, right? It's just like the overcompensation that they did during COVID kind of really jacked with the numbers, and we're kind of seeing that too.
Right.
But with the video game industry, man, like I feel for these people, because like when you're working on a game, right, that ends up like Odyssey, for example, by Activision, nobody will ever get to see that fucking game. That's your body of work, and that's your resume that you've been working on for the last 5 years, and nobody gets to see it. Like, what the fuck do you put on your resume at that point? You know what I mean? Like, you could say you did this or did that, but then your next employers, due to NDA, will never be able to see that body of work that you did, right? Same with any of the developers, artists, writers, any of that. Like, imagine working on a game for 3 to 4 years, sometimes 5 years. It gets canned, and then like, yeah, I'm efficient at these systems, but I don't have really nothing to show you.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd be sick.
Yeah, people can vouch for you, but like, that's one of like that, and the like movie industry is kind of like similar, but they don't have like layoffs like that. It's more like freelance, I guess, kind of work.
And they're also unionized a lot of time as well, SAG and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I think we'll get to a point, man, to where people start taking unionizing a little bit more seriously. Across all industries, man. Because workers' rights in the states, man, as a whole, I know different states have their own rules and regulations when it comes to laying people off, but like, you have a lot of right to work states, man, and they can just, hey buddy, how you doing? You just got in, got a nice warm cup of coffee, pack your desk, get out of here. And like, yo, I can't even, like, nope, you lost all access to everything, deuces.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm surprised. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that on YouTube.
Yeah, I know where you was about to go. Yeah, we'll talk about it after the show.
I feel that.
Bro, I saw this one video, and it was this guy, and he had been working, like, I think in a manufacturing job for like 30 years, and they had changed it up to where he wasn't gonna get his pension like right before he retired, because pensions are a thing of the past. They kind of trying to move you over towards 401ks these days.
Right.
So yeah, like a little bit before he retired, they was like, nah, bro, no pension for you. Like, that's crazy. You worked 20 to 30 years of your life. You won't get that back, bro.
No.
Like, there should be, and Viking, you talk about this all the time. You talk about like unions all the time and how it should be in different spaces. And it seems like as the weeks keep going, man, it just keeps proving your point over and over again of why this should definitely be a thing, man.
Yeah, man. Like, now I fucking love gaming, right? And my heart, like, I love the games, but I especially love the people behind them. Right, because without them, we wouldn't fucking have these shits, right? So like, no, this is not like a and Scale and Nova, they know me, right? So this isn't like a virtue signal to people who do lose their jobs, right? Like, I'm passionate about people that lose their jobs within the gaming industry because, like, I fucking love gaming. Like, that's my hobby, right? So I could be a little bit biased towards that. I know people lose their jobs all the time, right? But like, unions have always been a thing for me since I was way younger, right? Like for all industries, not just video games. But I do speak on it quite a bit because, like, I've seen how other countries do it, and they do it a lot fucking better, right? And like people's health care isn't tied to their jobs. They're not stuck in a shitty ass job all the time. Like, people can again be let go and still have health coverage, like, that won't bankrupt them, like, while they're looking for a new job, because accidents happen all the fucking time, and unexpected things that, like, aren't accidents, they just fucking happen to you. You know what I mean? That will bankrupt you in a day.
Yeah.
Like, real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
So I think what makes the video game shit unique is, like I said, like, you get let go. And if any developer, like, or anything, like, if I'm not speaking truth, I'm just from the outside looking in, right? What is y'all's process when it goes, like, you get let go off of a project 2 years in? What do you show for it? I know at my job, I got stats galore that I could show for it, right? Like, because my body of work isn't put out, like, within 5 years, or,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I can pump out stats, but, like, or metrics or whatever. But, like, for you guys, especially being under NDA, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, I think from a dev's perspective, most times, man, when you leave a company, you only leave with the experience and the ability to be like, hey, I worked for X company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really don't even get a chance to point to most things unless you're like one of those types of artists that are like, hey, I was this specific type of artist. So when they go to play the game, they can see your work. You
Right.
know, but if you're just one of those guys who's just making stuff work in the background and nobody can really see it,
Right.
yeah, it's not much that you can take with you.
Yeah, but what if the thing you've been working on never releases?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's all you got. You could just say, hey, I worked at this company for this amount of time. Will you hire me? Like,
That's
pretty
it.
much it. Yep.
God, that's fucking tragic, man.
It is.
It is, man. Yes, unionize, folks. Unionize. Yes, I'm going to be that way forever. You won't be able to change my mind. I do not think corporations should have a stranglehold on the workforce that makes them money. I'm not one of those people that, well, this is just how it is. Well, no, nigga, like, I should have done better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say other than, to unionize, man. Like, especially with artists, like, and gaming is an artistry, right? Even for developers that crunch code and, you know, get all the kinks and bugs out and shit like that. Like, it's an art form, and every art form, unless you're freelancing, like writing a book or some shit like you have to be unionized, man, because it's a shame that the movie industry, I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent, that the movie industry brings in less profits than gaming, but you don't hear this going on the movie side. Gaming brings in so much fucking money from mobile, PC, console, whatever. Like, it brings in buckets of money, bro, compared to the movie and TV industry. But the people that are working on those aren't considered like superstars or have this many rights or whatever. Like, and that needs to change.
Yeah, we need more Kojimas. We need more people to point at and say, this is where the good quality work is coming from, besides, you know, the company as a whole.
Right.
That's not really helping.
Right. Or just, you know, writers in general or artists. Like we should be celebrating these people like the same way that we do. Like, who came up with God of War 2018's character model? You know what I mean? Like, that's heat.
Yeah. They did do a good job. Put that beard on him and look like a father who's gained some weight, some dad weight, but still swole. Who thought of that? Yeah.
Them dad pounds.
Dad pounds.
Yeah, man. Or who had the idea of XYZ innovation in gaming that everybody's using? Who was the creator of the Souls-like? We know the game, we know the company, right?
Oh yeah,
but who was the person that said we should make a game like this?
Yeah, it's just From Software. It's not
not
that guy, because it probably is just a guy or a gal, them who just did that.
Yeah. But most of the people that's doing all the innovation, man, I'm a nerd, chat. I don't know if y'all be watching these random nerd videos like me, but I watched like this 30-minute video about how blue LEDs came into existence.
Okay.
Right. So the dude, like, they was failing, like large corporations failing for like 30, 40 years to try to do this. And this one guy did it, bro. Right. And I think they sold millions upon millions of those LEDs. This man, you know what he got? He got to upgrade his salary to $60K a year.
Oh no.
Yep. That was it. And then they wouldn't back pay him. So he went to a different company and then he tried to get some money there. The previous company sued him because they said that he was using their IP, bro, that he created.
They said, no, you don't.
Yeah, bro.
What? Yeah. That's how they get you. You got to patent your stuff instantly. It seems like it's like that's so scary. I that really is a fear of mine. Is for a big company to just steal me. Like I don't like that thought at all. And it can happen. It happens all the time. It happens every day. B for real.
Yep. Like, and at the end of all that, I think he sued them for 20 million back pay. They won that one. Then he tried to appeal, and the appeal came out to 189 million that they were supposed to give to him.
Damn.
And then what happened was when it all came down to it, I think they gave him 8 million, but all of that 8 million went to just him fighting them. He got nothing, bro.
My God. $8 million to fight is insane, and that's what it costs. $8 million to fight.
Yep. The company that sued him did not even want him to continue to work on it. The only reason why he got to where he was because he ignored them and worked on it anyway, bro. Yep.
They made millions off of him.
Millions, bro.
Bruh.
Billions.
Yeah, billions. Yes.
Billions.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's insane, bro. That is fucking crazy. I think these people should be 100. That's why I like the developer direct. I know a lot of people just show me the game, like, and stop all this talking. Like I'm not lying when I say I love that shit, man. I love deep dives. I love seeing people behind the scenes who make this shit happen, bro.
Damn.
Like it's a craft, man. I don't know what the fuck they doing. That shit looks like voodoo to me, bro. I don't know how they do what they do. I was watching, speaking of voodoo, because this is one of my favorite shows, Amazing World of Gumball, right? And like the 2D animation mixed in with like the 3D and the photorealism, like I don't know how they fucking do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate those people that are doing it like that, bro, because I have no idea.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's nuts, bro. Even that new game that's coming out, Reborn. Is it Reborn? You know, they're drawing every animation and every character, like they're hand drawing on this shit, bro.
Exactly.
Right. Who's doing it? Give me the name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I love it when they fucking talk games, bro. Like I love it.
I'm a fan. I also just like to see like you want to see the working man working sometimes. Like I just want to see what your setup look like. What does it look like when you work sometimes? Like, I'm not trying to be all up in your shit. Do you have like a toy that you look at all the time for some motivation? Does like, I want anything. I'll take any like little bits because you're a favorite person of mine because I love what you worked on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know like kind of how you think. I ain't trying to be all up in your shit, but a little bit is fine. Like, I don't, and that's just giving the person praise. I'm sure those people want some praise, bro. I know they're tired of just the companies getting all the praise. He's like, bro, I work here. Like, I work here. Well, I just got a badge. You just gave me a badge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
much.
be so mad watching these podcasts. Motherfuckers is like, Capcom don't miss. Like, motherfucker, I don't miss. I'm the one working for Capcom doing all this for you.
Right.
Circle forward is me. I did, and that was my idea. I said do this, and it worked.
Oh man, yeah. It's definitely a brand thing, and you know, when you associate, like, Fortnite is epic, and that's it, bro. It's nobody else behind the scenes. Like, it's just like the company is doing it. You know.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like those restaurants, man, where you go in and you can see them chefing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like those. Yeah, we need one of those.
Yeah.
That's why I really love the developer direct, though. Like, they need to keep doing that every year. Hell, give me 2 of them a year, bro. Like, I really like it. Or like even like going to like Dev Diaries or whatever. Like when they have the, like, I watch those. You know what I mean? Like for new games, like Larian used to do them whenever BG3 was in early access. They have one like once a month, bro. Like where the devs talk about new stuff they're adding, you know, and chat up like inspiration, like all kinds of shit, right? Like I fuck with that, bro. I really do like it a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. What's well, did I go first on this topic?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. So I be hogging all the time. Fuck.
We passed it around. We was just having a conversation. I just went on for 3 minutes about blue LEDs. What you mean?
Yeah.
Bounty, Wagwan, brethren.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Oh man, that makes me want some Top Boy again. What y'all think of the Halo show? As soon we cut out of here, bro, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah. Then I'm gonna play some more of that secret game I can't tell y'all about. Damn, I was about to say something about it too. Fuck, I can't. All right. Last time I talk about it on the podcast. We're gonna slap me up. All right, cool, man. I think Scale. You never did you give your thoughts on your own topic?
Oh. I don't know.
I think you passed it to Nova.
I did just pass to him. I guess to say all this, we're in a tough time for sure in the video game world. It's a tough time. I think, my question to the end of it was, what could we do to get out of it? I think, like you're saying, I think unionizing somehow, some way would be the only way to keep these people safe. So that's pretty much y'all answer for me, man. Y'all got.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, unionize. I'm talking about old school John F. Kennedy 1960 union. You know what I mean?
Teamsters with the lunch boxes.
That's right.
And the
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. Hell yeah. Wife beaters. Fuck yeah.
Go in there and bust up the joint. You know what I mean? Say, my worker's been telling me you plan on laying them off. We need to negotiate.
Yes.
Don't make me come up there and move some of that furniture around.
Yeah. Because right now they can just be like, call you in and it's like, hey, we're gonna have to let you go. Like, that's it. With a union, you know they about to lay off some people, right? But there's some negotiations happening for severance, for a lot of different stuff, man. Like, yeah, they need that. Young Dredd said, pass me what you smoking, Skeleton.
This is natural high.
He said, "Oh, natural, huh?" Okay.
Oh, that's funny, man. So before we wrap up, man, I want to tell each one of y'all, thank y'all for showing up, kicking it with us. As usual, you know what I'm saying? Every dollar that y'all give to the channel goes to the kids at the end of the year. Fuck, I think we are over $500 or something like that already, man.
Oh shit!
Like between merch and YouTube, man, I think that's super gangster, bros. Like, thank you guys for making all that shit happen, man. And the merch is fire, man. My hoodie should come in next week. I'll let y'all know what that feel like. If it's good.
Got the mug.
Yeah, we got the mug on deck, baby. Look at that. Repping the gang, baby. You feel me?
It is cool.
What else did I want to say to y'all motherfuckers, man? Nothing, man. Just play some fucking games, bro. We're gonna hear some news next week. We'll see y'all on Tuesday, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern. But be chill, man. Especially, I feel bad for Sarah Bond, first black lady in gaming, and she might have to deliver this news. She just got there. She just got this seat. If I see any of y'all motherfuckers on there going at her head, I'm blocking you. Like, leave that lady alone.
Yeah, she don't need that.
No, and they better not send her out there, bro. I'll be pissed. I was like,
on the hot seat.
Hey, if she might handle it well enough, hey, sometimes you gotta be thrown into that fire. You know?
Yeah, she might. Yeah, she would handle it well. Like, y'all should have heard her on the stand, bro, during the FTC trial, bro. She was fucking
killing it,
bro. She was a rock, bro. Like, she was a rock. But yeah, she'll be all right. But keep your cool, guys. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't get crazy, bro. Don't get crazy. But yeah, Scale.
What's up?
Tell these motherfuckers where they can find you, man.
You can find me. You can find me on the YouTubes and the Instagrams. Go by BLAQQ SKELLINGTON with 2 Qs. You can catch me on there streaming Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Central. Check me out, man. Last time I was streaming, I had some crazy Valorant stuff happen. Razor Ramon was there. He was a witness. Crazy stuff can happen on the stream. Check me out. Subscribe and do that. It's wild sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. Yeah. But shout out to the Longhouse Gaming Podcast, man. Every donation, everything goes to the kids. We really appreciate it. Seriously, like that's really what it's for. We want them to enjoy games. We all love games, so we want them to experience that as much as we can and would. So thank y'all. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna let these kids know what Gamepass is.
Yes. And they're not gonna know how to do nothing else except work the Gamepass. That's all you need.
That's right. I'm having a demo up and everything. Like, this is what you do. You sign in, and yes, all this is yours. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But what about you, Nova? You can be positive now since it's the end.
I'm always positive. What you talking about?
Oh, man.
I go by Supernova, man. Y'all can find me on here every Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know. But as we approach the weekend, man, it's Thursday. Don't do nothing too crazy this weekend. Have some fun, but be safe. Hug your parents. If you can't do that, go out there and hug somebody. Make somebody's day a lot better, man. Because we can do a little bit more. But yeah, that's it, man. Shout out to everybody who stopped by today. Also gave us the super chats, the memberships, all that stuff, man. You guys are making a big, huge difference, man. We really appreciate every single cent that comes through this. That's thing. Right. So thank you.
Every Canadian cent too, rocket scientists.
Yep.
Every cent.
Everyone.
Oh shit. All right, man. Yeah, y'all know where to find me, bro. Twitter. I'm always in them streets. Discord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, holla at me. Oh dang. Here we go. Vic. With the 2. To all that switching up, you fake ass fucks.
It is fake.
Bro. They are wild, Vic. I'm sorry, I'm going over. They are wilding on this shit, bro. But yo, joke with it. Have a good time. We'll find out more news next week. You know what I mean? Like, have fun with it. I've been having fun with it. You know what I mean? Like fucking with Satya and all kinds of shit, like on the tube. On Twitter, but like, god damn, guys, come on, man, come on. Scale just dropped a link for the Discord, guys. Join up. We'll have fun, bro. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Skywalker UAV was popping, boy. Colin Prime, man. Yep, it's time to watch some Halo season 2. No, I'm gonna hold the Twitter streak down, Vic. You know me. I got it. I'm still here. I told Tim Dog to pass me the torch. Tim Dog said, I'm out. I said, that torch still lit. Give it over here, bro. I'll keep that flame. I'll keep that flame burning. You know what I mean?
No, it's still lit. No, hold on. Hold on.
hand that shit to me, boy. But yeah, man. So we out. Love you guys. See y'all Tuesday. Unless like some emergency shit happen. Might see y'all sooner than that. I don't know. But peace out. Throw up the set.